Our ACD is a full-service EMS provider. We go from actually post-schematic, so we can help customers with their design, all the way through prototype, pilot, production, circuit boards. We do the box build side, and we can do final fulfillment for a customer if they need to. We are probably considered in the Tier 3 range, being about 20 million plus in revenues, and have been in business since 1984. We're an ISO 1345 facility. We're also an AS 9100 facility, and the facilities actually are to the J standard in terms of lighting and ESD control and so forth. We do a little bit of cabling and some box build, but most of what we do is deliver to our customers final functionally tested boards for their use. The area that's growing the most is the box build side, and I expect that to be a predominant part of our business in 2014. Currently, most of our customers are Texas-based. I wouldn't say that they're local. We've grown the Austin market quite a bit, but we have gathered customers around the world and a lot throughout the continental United States. So we're doing quite a bit of national work. When you get into more of the specialty, people are looking for not who's close, but they're more worried about the ability to perform on time and in a very quality manner. It's a high-end scope for a rifle. It's really an incredible piece of technology, and it's actually a board that wraps, so it's on a rigid flex board. And it's very high-end in terms of the construction of the bare board. We had to use our supply chain capability to find the right supplier to provide a quality product. In the end, the customer was having some issues with their suppliers, and we helped get involved with that. We did the pilot runs, the proto runs, and now we're doing the first production, and we're talking about other methods for taking it offshore. We are their primary, if not their single source manufacturing site. They will do the final construction of the device itself, but we provide them all the PCAs. Actually, that one we got in a little bit later into. We did probably the final rounds of prototypes that led into the pilot and production runs. So it was a really phenomenal story of one where our support came through. Our management team has the philosophy that we're not only going to be the best EMS supplier that you'll ever use, but we'll be the best supplier you've ever used across all industries. And within the time frame that we've been doing work with them, they have told us that we really do rock at what we do. For them, we did most of the DFA side of things. We told them some things that we thought they needed to be done differently. We also helped them understand the specs to have their boards built to, so they can adjust their expectations and maybe even increase some of the standards that they needed within their processes. So it was all the way around the DFA side of things and some DFM. One of the things that we find is that we try to partner in a different way than a lot. We're not just trying to be a vendor to somebody, but we actually want to be their manufacturing arm. So it's not unusual. What you'll see me doing is giving tours not to our customers, but to our customer's customer as their manufacturer. And what they're wanting to see is that there's a real company behind them with real certifications and real teeth that can get them moving forward for an assurance of supply. And that's one of the things that the certifications that we have will provide as an assurance of supply. It gives the whole, from their R&D department to their marketing department to their customer, a good feeling that things are going to be taken care of and that they're going to move forward as they propose. One of the things that we can do is we offer obviously the prototype through domestic volume, but at some point a product will need to go offshore potentially for cost reasons. We Americans don't like to have that happen, but it will happen from time to time. Well, the beauty of our model is that we can turn around and run a hybrid approach where we're running some still stateside and some overseas, and we can very slowly move completely to overseas if we want to, or in some cases we keep some here domestically for the life of the product. We offer an approach that allows us to be the ones that are involved with it. from going out and making sure it's being produced properly. We bring the product back in here and we can do some sampling testing or 100% testing. The other thing that's unique is that if for some reason the overseas supplier couldn't perform, we'll take over the contract here and we'll provide the manufacturing here at the same run rate cost-wise. And then the last thing is if you do have an RMA, all RMAs are handled stateside instead of having to go overseas. So it really gives an approach to an OEM that doesn't have the infrastructure to support an overseas supplier. We provide that infrastructure and then we also provide a backup solution. So most of our growth is in the medical and military markets, which would make sense because of our certifications. The technology-wise is getting more interesting as we're doing more package on package. We're quickly becoming one of the leaders in the country for package on package designs in terms of not only designing the circuit board, but also producing it. Our Juki lines behind me are set up specifically around running package on package, and it does a fantastic job at placing that very efficiently.